Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. I'm Dreamseer444 and we're going to be doing lights out readings this week because it is Halloween, guys. I saw this cute little thing at the Dollar Tree. I think it's solar powered because when I put it in front of the light it shuts off or something like that, but this is so cute. So I'm going to be using that for the reading, but this is going to be a general reading. We're going to see you know, what's going on in the collective at this time, what messages are for those who are watching. Remember to take what is for you, what's not for you, okay? And what you're uncertain about, you pray, use your intuition to guide you before you make any decisions here, okay? Oh my goodness, my dream state was in overload over the last few days. So many dreams, so many things that have been showing up. I'll talk about those at a later time, unless I'm nudged to do so. All right, so someone could be making a decision to not date for a while, or someone is being advised that it is time to take a break from dating so that you can heal. All right, so this could be someone who's just coming out of something, or someone's realizing that no matter how much time has gone by, maybe they haven't done enough work on themselves to get past something that they've been through. And it could be seeping into, new connections, or someone wants to avoid that. So they're just not going to date for a while and give themselves time to heal. So it sounds like somebody may have done a number on someone to the point where it's making it hard for them to actually meet someone new. Okay, this can also be someone who, someone who you've dated, that you could be advising someone, hey, you need to heal. You need to stop trying to date. I had to tell someone that recently. They were, you know, looking me up on social media, whatever. They're on my social media page. They inboxed me, and then when I talked to them a little bit, I realized that they're unhealed or they had some stuff going on. So I pretty much was ignoring them. I don't really waste my time with people anymore. Once I realized that you got things you need to figure out, I'm not going to be bothered with that. So I told him that he needs to fix some things. You still got your exes in your energy for whatever reason you say. I don't roll like that. So yeah, so somebody may be advising someone that they need to stop dating for a while because they need to heal. You know, you have considered relocation. Oh wow. Now that hits home for me because I've been thinking about relocating for a while. So some of you may consider starting over in a new place. I've been getting that for these messages regarding relocation for some weeks now. So I feel like some of you are not going to date for a while. You're going to work on yourself. You may possibly move to another city or state and just work on rebuilding your life here, okay? You have loving the crew. Now, loving the crew is someone who is, dealing with friends, messing with a whole circle of people. This could be someone who's very promiscuous, someone who's been out there, you know. So someone here who's watching this video, there's someone around you who's been loving the crew, or someone's accusing you of that. Phone on silent. You should leave now. Feels like somebody's trying to rush someone out the door. That's what this feels like. Somebody who keeps their phone on silent. It's like when you're with someone and their phone is steady going off. It may light up, but you don't hear anything. It's on silent. You just know that there's something going on. So somebody has this kind of encounter very soon, if you haven't recently, where someone who you could have been with, trying to date or something, their phone was on silent, but maybe it was lighting up. So that lets you know that this person has something going on. And it's not just lighting up one time. It's like you're with someone and their phone is just constantly lighting up, or it's on vibrate or something. And you're just like, maybe you need to take that call because somebody here is just constantly trying to reach out to you. So someone could have been in that situation where they realize, you know what, somebody got a whole lot going on, um, and somebody may have made a decision that they should just leave. Yeah, phone on silent, you should leave now. It's like a situation where someone feels like they're being kind of pushed out the door because someone here is hiding something, maybe that they are dealing with multiple people. With Love and the Crew, I feel like somebody's finding this out that, hey, this person is not really single. This person is messing with a lot of people. Yeah, I feel like this is why, someone needs to stop trying to date. They still have a lot of people in their energy. They still have people calling that they're, so-called not dealing with anymore. Exes, side chicks, side dudes. Somebody here, I feel like somebody is super busy doing absolutely nothing. That's what I'm getting. Super busy doing absolutely nothing. People are calling. Oh, why am I getting this energy? Okay, there's sex magic out there. Here we go. Let me tell you what I'm feeling. I feel like there is someone here who is ruining their reputation. I feel like somebody here is messing around with a lot of people. They don't need to be out here dating anyways because they're not healed from someone from their past. Somebody is out here doing sex magic. What? Because they're heartbroken? Because they're wounded? They're just trying to make somebody love them? What's up with this person? Because I feel like somebody's busy doing absolutely nothing. Sneaking around with a neighbor is on top. Wants revenge is coming out. Fearful avoiding. Somebody who's afraid of getting hurt, has emotional outbursts, mood swings, does drugs and alcohol abuse, and aggressive. That's what's going on here with somebody. Somebody here is hurt from something from their past. And they may be thinking about moving, or you may be thinking about moving because, hey, you're feeling like there's nothing left in your area. You may just want to move somewhere else. But this could be someone who's thinking about relocating because they're ruining their reputation here. Somebody could be getting caught with friends, people that know each other, sneaking around with the neighbor. Somebody's doing sex magic because they want revenge on someone. What is it that they're trying to get with the sex magic? Where they want someone hooked to them? What is it? Or trying to make people love them. I keep getting that heavy. If you know that that you're still wounded from something from your past, you can't make nobody love you. You can't. You have to just heal. And when you heal, you'll draw in people that actually love you for you. Somebody here is, I'm here getting used up here. Heavy on the somebody busy doing absolutely nothing. I'm going to see why I feel that way. So somebody is testing your spiritual gifts, or you're testing your spiritual gifts. Okay? You could be working on your, trusting your intuition more. I feel like for some of you, you're leaving situations a lot quicker nowadays. You're not hanging around. You're seeing red flags with someone, and you're like, I'm out of here. So for some of you, it's like you're being tested to see if you are catching on to things a lot faster. I feel like I'm talking to somebody who may for a while have let things slide, ignored the red flags when it comes to people. And now you're starting to realize that, those nudges that you were getting, those warnings, those gut feelings were for a purpose, and, you're following it. Because someone here is probably just going to waste your time because they're trying to get revenge. Somebody's trying to get revenge on someone. Feels like an ex. Like somebody feels like sleeping around. Sleeping around with someone's friends and neighbors or other people is going to vindicate them for something that someone did. This is just plain silliness to me. For some, this person here is sleeping around with people who are doing sex magic on them. This feels like a man too. I was getting the energy of a feminine at first because this could be a male or a female, but I do feel like somebody's sleeping around with people who will actually do sex magic. Hmm. Yeah, because somebody's a breadwinner. Somebody here is a breadwinner, and the people who they are dealing with are promiscuous people out here who are wounded. Be careful. If you know that you're the prize here, you're the breadwinner, you're the one who has the most to lose here. Be careful about who you connecting yourself with, because there are people here who that are showing up on this reading already who are no good. They'll get you in connections with them. They'll be sleeping around on you. They'll be doing magic to keep you around, possibly to get you to pay their bills or to get you to do things that they want you to, to do. Yeah, I feel like somebody is being told they need to leave a situation now. Opinions of others. For some of you, this could be just someone's thoughts about some of you. Someone could be saying that you are promiscuous, you're doing sex magic on people, you're sneaking around with this person, that person. Somebody should, this is why somebody's considering relocating. They feel like they should leave now because of other people. Now, you could choose to relocate if you want to, because like I want to move for better opportunities. But somebody here may feel like they just want to relocate because it's too much gossip, drama, too many people that, keeping up mess and rumors about around them or about them or something like that. Intellectual intimacy. Yeah, so somebody here wants stimulating conversations where they can have a partnership where they learn from each other, they grow together. Possibly, both people are very independent. I feel like someone here is seeking more in connections, and somebody else here hasn't been. Yeah, I made a lot of mistakes, but I really love you. I'm telling you, somebody here loves someone. They're dating from They're dating while hurt, while they're still not over something else. Man, yeah, somebody needs to get it together here, because it's like someone knows that they messed up, they made a lot of mistakes. They could have been the one who was out here sneaking around with friends and neighbors and things like that. They could have been upset with you because maybe you ended something with them or whatever. And they decided, well, I'll go screw your friends, or I'll go mess with people you know. Something like that. This person here feels like somebody wants to apologize because they've gotten themselves caught up in something here with this sex magic. Or they could have been the one trying to do sex magic and it backfired on their ass. Somebody wants to reconcile secretly, though. I just saw that fall on the table. Somebody wants to reconnect with someone, but they want to do it quietly because of the opinions of others, because they've already made a big mess. It feels like they've already embarrassed someone or embarrassed themselves. Ask for what you want. Some of you are testing your gifts and your abilities by asking for what you want, like putting something out there in the universe and seeing that it actually happens for you. I don't have much to offer but my love. See, now this is coming up under breadwinner. I feel like somebody here is a provider. They take good care of their obligations and responsibilities or whatever. And I feel like somebody feels like they don't have a whole lot to offer because their money is like tied up. But hell, I would want a breadwinner. At least I know the bills are going to get paid and things are going to be handled. So I don't know why someone feels like they don't have much to offer but their love, unless this is someone else. Someone else is asking for what they want, but they really feel like they're not able to give much. If they get it, they feel like they're not going to be able to keep it because of something. Maybe the mistakes that they made in the past, or because maybe, you know, something about this person's status has changed. Because look, why are you here? Yeah, so somebody wants something, but they feel like they're not going to be able to offer much but their love. Maybe you're the breadwinner here. You could be the breadwinner and this person doesn't have as much. Why are you here? So somebody wants a return. Why are you here and you should leave now? You have Cain's wife married a known murderer who was marked by God. They had to flee and live caged in a way. Had to live caged away from everyone. So somebody here is a bad boy living with the consequences of the decisions that they made. Somebody was here loving the crew, sneaking around with neighbors, out here being vengeful, spiteful. And now this person, I feel like somebody wants to, oh, that's why the secret reconciliation is coming out here. For some of you, this is a warning. Somebody's been marked. I'll pull one more and then I'm going to a different day. Somebody here is being marked. Money matters, yep. They could have cursed their money by doing something to someone. Hold on, guys. Let me see what's... There's somebody here who is, I'm hearing cursed with a curse. Damn. Somebody's been cursed with a curse. This is why this person don't have anything to add, to give. Their money has been cursed. This is why they're saying they don't have anything to offer but their love. What's the tea on this person? Yeah, they want to make an offer here. Somebody wants to offer you something here, but you're wondering why this person here, why this person is even coming towards you. You could be telling this person to leave. But this person wants you to know that they made a lot of mistakes, but they really love you. And all they have to offer is their love. But what I'm concerned about is Cain's wife came out here. This is someone who you may have to live a isolated life because of something that they have done. For some of you, this person could have done something to someone. They could have done some jail time behind something that they've done. And they can't be out in the community like that. Or they're just marked because of something that they did. And if you want to live like that, it says Cain, they had to flee and live caged away from everyone. Who wants to live like that? This could be someone who people don't like. So every time you bring this person around, no one wants to deal with you because you're dealing with this person. Somebody's marked here. Uninterested in their head. I feel like this person feels like you're no longer interested in them. And they're definitely thinking a lot about it. It really bothers them. I feel like this person is now considering all the choices that they made throughout their life, whoever this is. Someone, oh man, happiness hater. Yeah, this could have been somebody who's a hater, grumpy, somebody who didn't celebrate with other people. This is someone who's coming out very selfish. I did see someone who, I forgot what it was called. But this is someone who has some issues with intimacy. They also have legal issues, okay? Somebody's having legal issues. They either did jail time already or they're facing some court decisions, and something that damn, maybe this, I don't want to say that this is a pedo or something. I won't go that far. I feel like it's something that someone did has them isolated from everybody. Like no one really wants to be around them. And it's like some people finding out about this person, how they snake other people or how they manipulate situations here. I feel like this, yeah, broke ass. This person's money is cursed. Let me go to the tarot. Somebody's money is cursed, and this could have been someone who had a lot. Look, divination abuser, probably because they were into some type of. This person may have been the one doing spell work. There is someone here who was doing sex magic and abusing divination to get something out of people, and now something is hitting their finances. They could be the one that want to relocate or move away out of town, away from people, because something is being exposed about them. Some of you could have been married to this person, and this person was cheating with someone. There's two women, both of them have like a similar wedding dresses. I always wonder, why is she at the wedding? She's either attached to the woman or she's either attached to the groom, but she's a hater, one or the other. So somebody here could have cut into your relationship. This could have been a third party that interfered into your relationship. Could have enticed the person you were with, or enticed you. However this goes, all to watch something fall apart because they're a hater. They could have performed some type of, acts on that person to hook them, to get them to want to be with them. Yeah, because I feel like somebody, for some, that this could definitely be a feminine energy who knows that someone's a breadwinner or a provider. And I feel like when someone made this decision, this boss daddy made this decision that they were going to try to, that they wanted to be this whole person loving the crew, sneaking around with neighbors and all this shit. They cursed themselves with something that they did. Somebody here is clout hungry. They lie. They make anything up. They say all kind of shit for attention. It's like somebody wants to out someone too because they're upset. It's like, move on, thank you, next. Yeah, somebody wants to move on with their life, but I feel like their reputation, or somebody's like on their head here. Some bitter person could be on someone's head because they want revenge for how they were treated here. They could be the ones taking this person to court. If they were married, they want to take this person to court and get whatever they can get. Somebody here has been lying about their status, like they still this boss and all that. No, they're not. Let me go to the tarot. Somebody is being humbled here. Hold on, guys. Let me get my. Somebody's being humbled. It's like somebody, when everything was going their way, maybe they didn't know how to just stop. They just kept going. They just kept going deeper into something. And now something's backfiring. And if they did marry this person, these people have to live in isolation. If they married someone, they got to live in isolation because somebody married a bad boy with a bad reputation. And the consequences it could be, money matters. Damn. Ace of Cups. So someone here had a new beginning. Ace of Cups is a new beginning, fresh start, getting, this could be marriage. I just saw the Chariot. For some of you, you could be getting ready to get married, meeting someone new or something like that. You had a new beginning here. You may be considering relocating because someone could have... Damn, man. With Cain's wife out here just throws me off because of relocating and living caged away is not living to me. So it's like somebody married someone, they get a new beginning and everything, but they got to live isolated because of what someone did in the past. I wouldn't want to live like that. Tell me about this person who is marked Eight of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag energy. Something's coming in fast for someone. This person is maybe the one that want to communicate. This could be somebody wanting to offer you to yes, okay. This is somebody here who wants to offer marriage to you after they either did a lot to you or to somebody else. They're marked. They want... Tell me more about this person who's marked. What did this person do? Or something could be significant about the next fire sign season. It's a lot of cards came out. What's this? Ace of Coins, the Sun, and the Queen of Coins. It looks like somebody could have showed their ass here. I don't know what the Sun card. It's like somebody here being exposed for something that they could have done with while they were married to someone, or with a Queen of Pentacles here. You got the Ace of Coins, so this is like a new beginning, a new offer, a financial opportunity. Maybe this person... What did they do? What is this Ace of Coins? The Fool. They took a risk. It almost feels like they took a risk to get something here. Seven of Wands. The way they're looking at this Ace of Coins on here looks like they thought they were getting over on somebody. Somebody could have thought that they were getting over on someone, or that they were going to get something from someone. Ace of Coins, the Sun, and the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Coins here is already established and stable. Be careful about somebody thinking that they're going to connect with you because of your stability, your money, whatever it is that you bring to the table. You could be this breadwinner, like I said, but the minute you connect with this person, because see, the Seven of Wands is her pushing their ass back. Like, no, you're not going to come over here. I'm not taking a chance with you. Page of Wands, fresh start. My ass. There is no fresh start here, because I feel like someone wants to try to offer you something, but I feel like the results of dealing with this person is catastrophic. Okay, is what I'm getting. Whatever they did in the past, it could have been that they could have used other people. They could have been in a situation where they thought that they were better. I don't know why the Sun card on here makes me feel like somebody is like showing off. I'm hearing like, I'm too good. I'm too sexy for these clothes. Too sexy for these hoes. Like somebody was thinking they was too damn much for somebody. You know what I'm saying? I feel like if it was a relationship in the past, these people were totally different. One person was like more out there and needed a lot of attention. One person was more conservative, more homely. This person here just likes a lot of damn attention, and everything that's shiny and new that caught their eye here is what I'm getting with this person. So that explains why something is happening with them, because they didn't have any control over their passions here. Seven of Wands is somebody being told to get back. Yeah, this person could have been trying to get the attention of other people, or maybe they're now trying to come and get your attention, because I do feel like they want to take this chance. Somebody is hiding under fake accounts also. I feel like someone doesn't want you to see them on social media, or they don't want other people to see them on social media. So they are They're on social media, but they're under fake names and stuff like that so that people don't know. Because maybe they have people pissed off with them too. So they're worried about the opinions of others for some reason. I feel like it has something to do with them not being the same. Ten of Cups. This could be about a family situation. Something's going on in the family. Why is the Ten of Cups out here? This could be someone who you've had a family with. Queen of Cups. Somebody wants to have something here. I'm telling you, I feel like somebody has learned from their mistakes, but they have faced a lot of embarrassment, or they're currently facing a lot of embarrassment. And I feel like they're looking at someone here as a Queen of Cups, Ten of Cups, but I feel like somebody is in the Seven of Wands, like, no. For some of you, if you're going towards like a new relationship, it leads to marriage, and all that wonderful stuff, you may definitely benefit from a fresh start from someone who is not from your past. um I know some people be wanting their past people back. I get it. Use your own discernment when it comes to this here. But I feel like somebody wants a fresh start with someone, and there's I would say check the facts, man. Check the Carfax. Where's this person been? What's been going on with this person? Especially if you haven't seen them in a while. Yeah, they could be living in a hotel, Airbnb, or hostel. Or there's something about a hotels and hostels and Airbnbs with this person. They could be like wanting to relocate, so they're coming in town at an Airbnb or something like that. Got it the other day where somebody wants to invite someone over to a hotel. So heart health and fire sign. Wow. Ooh. This is resonating. I ain't even gonna lie now. Wow. Somebody could have heart issues. Somebody could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. That's coming out here heavy. So maybe this is, wow. Y'all, excuse me, that just hit home. I know who this is in my life. Well, they're not in my life anymore, but they did reach out to me. Child, no. Anyways, yeah, this could be an Aries, Leo, Sag. Someone has some heart health issues going on. Give me one more here. Wow. One person pretends to be rich, yet has nothing. Another pretends to be poor, yet has great wealth. Yep. See, that's what it is. Somebody is having money issues and they were pretending that they had it all together. I feel like somebody stunned it on someone, try to make it seem like they were better than someone with this the Sun and the Queen of Coins. I told you this person seemed like I'm too sexy. Like this person thought that they were too good for something. And I feel like this person doesn't have anything, and now it's like the Queen of Cups, Ten of Cups. All of a sudden someone else is looking mighty good because they're the breadwinner, or they have something going on in their life that this person is recognizing. They're watching someone from fake accounts and they're seeing something that maybe they didn't see before. You have, if you have put up security for your neighbor, if you have shaken hands in pledges for a stranger, you have been trapped. Yeah, somebody here was doing something with a neighbor. It could have had something to do with some money or around some money. I don't know what the hell they was doing for money. But I'm going to tell you this much. Whatever they did, they trapped themselves up in something. Whatever these neighbors, this security, this pledge, they got into some type of agreement or were sneaking around something here with the neighbor, and they trapped themselves. Could have been given money or something here. Wine is a mocker, and a beer a brawler. Whoever is led astray by them is not wise. So, yeah, somebody could have addictions. Somebody could have addictions, drinking too much, and nasty boss also. So someone could have been a nasty boss, or they have a nasty boss. This could be if someone was in a position of authority, because I do feel like for some of you, this person has some type of name, ranking, or something before, but they were very nasty to people. This person was very nasty to people. This is why they're marked. Damn it. That's heavy, man. It's like it's nowhere that they can go and catch a break because they got problems with God. They got God issues. An easygoing and relaxed person. They could have been dealing with someone who was very easygoing. You could have been the person very easygoing, relaxed, or this person comes off that way, but they have a nasty way about them that you see later on. It says change in sex drive. Okay, so this person someone could have a change in their sex drive. Oh shit, or sex preference. This could be somebody who comes off very cool, and then all of a sudden they want, that could be what the sex magic is about. They want more and more and more. This person here just want to have sex, 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 sex. This is someone who does something ritualistically with sex. I prefer you when you're drunk and high. Look at this shit. Then we just see wine is a mocker and beer is a brawler. Somebody drinks and somebody prefers to have somebody around when they're drunk and high so that they can have these sex rituals. For some of you, you may have had a hard time releasing this energy. 3 minutes tops. 3 minutes tops. They may not even last that long. But I feel like somebody was manipulating the energy of people through sex. Oh my God. And this person has now, something's coming back up on this person. Yeah, so I see you're not interested, or they feel like you're not interested, and I don't see sleeps with unavailable people. Yeah, this person has a fucking effing problem. I'm hearing that song. Yeah, I like the F. I got an effing problem. Yeah, that's 2 chains. This person could wear 2 chains. Yeah, no. I'm gonna wrap this up. This person here, bottom of the deck is hooked. They're hooked. And they want to try to force people to deal with them or something, but this person has been shunned. They've been shunned by something that they did. People found out that how nasty they were or something like that. People not deal. Yeah, they feel lonely. They feel isolated. I'm telling you, if somebody hooks up with this person, if you get back with this person, especially with you being on the rise, there's no way. You are someone who's supposed to be seen. You're meant to be in the spotlight. You're meant for the attention. You're stepping in your power. Okay? This person is going to dim your light with everything that they have going on. That's what this is all about. Like, you'll be caged away. This person could want to cage you away. They could see that you are making so much movement, and their goal could be to try to reconnect with you and to get you to pipe down, tone down. Next thing you know, you out of the spotlight. You're not doing anything that you were doing. This person is a distraction. They're marked, and this is probably why they're marked, because this person could have thrown you off course. This person could have thrown you. Look at this dirty offer. This person could have thrown you off course in the past. Ego. Yeah, and they're in their ego. The ego gets in the way of whoever they're dealing with. They're jealous, mean, and spiteful, and they deal with third parties who don't like you. This person could have something going on with child services, or they could be being accused of neglecting a child or being a bad parent. Yeah, this is why you... But they want to watch you, and they want to keep a close eye on you, and they're trying to figure out how to get you to be back interested in them again. The only way you will be interested in them is if they stay where they at and don't bother you. You're interested in them moving on. No, this person is a distraction to your purpose. Okay? With an easygoing person out here, I feel like you're an easygoing person, but this person being nasty, they could have brought you a lot of anxiety too. No. This is a warning for someone that somebody, and I just saw a ring here. Yeah, somebody could want to give you a ring, or they could have gave you a ring in the past. They wanted to treat you like you were an option. Now they don't have any options because ain't nobody messing with them. Guys, I'm going to wrap this up. I got to get out of here. But I hope that this message reaches whoever needs to be aware. Somebody here is marked. Well, they want to mark you, but I feel like they're marked, and you dealing with this person is only going to bring about hardship for you. Okay? You don't need that, all right? So somebody needs to be careful about who they're connecting with. If it's not a past person, be careful of something new coming into your life, and this person has skeletons, this person has burnt bridges, this person has so much stuff that they need to gut out, which is why the first card that came out is stop dating for a while and heal. Some of you, you may have gone through this. This ain't the time for you to date anybody. You gotta purge out all this energy that this person was like bringing into your life. This person was injecting all types of toxic energy into you. I gotta give it to you, because some of you, you were sleeping with this person. They were doing heavy sex magic. It could have affected your pockets, and you were probably struggling at the time that they were doing good. Damn. I'm sorry you guys someone had to go through this. Trust me, I've been there. I know the feeling, but just be careful that it's not a different face, same spirit, okay? Yeah, somebody likes to sleep with people who they're not supposed to sleep with. They think it's funny. Male or female, they think it's funny. They think it's cute, but the time is coming now where somebody's having to pay for that. Somebody could have broke up a divine union being this way. They could have, I get that somebody came in between something for selfish reasons. My thing is, even if you're with someone and it wasn't going to work out, let it not work out on its own. Not for somebody to intervene because they want something out of it, or they just want to hurt someone. Somebody did this, and it's not good for them, okay? Feel like this person gonna reach out to you. Keep them, keep them at a distance, all right? All right, guys, I gotta get out of here. That's just heavy. That's crazy. I mean, I can't be in a relationship like that where we gotta live in isolation, all because you were doing all this mess. Even if they didn't do it to you, they could have done it to someone else who was a divine being, or somebody who just didn't deserve it, and now they just want to start all over and act like they not toting a bunch of karma. Somebody's toting a bunch of karma. Okay, they dragging that shit around. And probably not taking full accountability, but I did see where this person is acknowledging making a whole lot of mistakes and saying that they love you. So there's love, but that love came after they showed their ass. Now they love you because they're struggling and things didn't go the way they wanted to go. All right, let me get out of here, guys. I hope this message helps someone. And I will be back to do another one. See you guys later.